So this is all about organs and organ transplants. So first of all, what is an organ? Well, an organ could be my heart, or my liver, or my kidneys, are all organs. And sometimes if I am sick, then I need an organ transplant. That's an organ taken out of one person who may have died in a car crash or something like that, and transplanted into me. So they're the donor and I'm the patient. And I may need that, for instance, if I'm obese, in which case I may need a new heart, or if I'm an alcoholic, I may need a new liver. So that is what an organ transplant is, and they give you a couple of examples of why people may need an organ transplant. Now there's some real problems about transplants, mainly that there aren't enough organs being donated. So doctors have some really difficult decisions to make. When they have a donor, they need to decide which patient should they give the organ to. So they need to come up with some criteria, and what they'll look at is the following. They'll look at, does the donor and the patient, do they have the same type of tissue? Do they have the same tissue match? They'll also look at the fact that are they of the same age or the same sex? They'll look at, do they live close to each other? And they'll also look at the health of the patient who may be very ill. And they'll use those criteria to decide where that organ goes to, who that organ goes to. So those are some of the criteria that doctors use. They also may want to see that if I am very obese, that I'm going to lose some weight before I get a heart transplant, or equally, if I'm an alcoholic, that I stop drinking alcohol before I get a liver transplant. Another ethical question which people might think about is it right for me to donate an organ if I'm getting paid some money for it? That's another question which we need to think about. And that's it for ethics and transplants.